This is a really good question. And if I were to choose principles and values that would drive positive change within the community, those values would definitely be inclusion, acceptance, and servitude, because those are principles that I live my life by. I think it's important as people to, before we can complete anything at a community level, we have to examine ourselves individually and to always check why we're doing something. And I've always felt myself, I feel fulfilled when I'm in a serving position, regardless of what, you know, career I've chosen. And I was an educator before going back and pursuing my graduate degree. And so when I think about being a teacher, right, to my students, all of my students wanted to be accepted. They just wanted to know that they were valued for who they were. They wanted to be seen. They wanted to be heard. And my dreams is to become a doctor. I am going into the medical field, and that is something that I'm going to carry over into that industry as well. As just being able to respect people for where they are. I believe that everyone deserves to be respected, and so it was easy for my kids to learn from me, right? Learn educational content once they knew, like, oh, this person is here for me. She actually does care about me. And I plan on carrying that on into my medical degree. I plan on continuing that into just my education at Hampton University as well. And how I would embody that is just being able to be collaborative with my peers, and that is something that I'm learning is very important, because I can't make an impact in a community if I can't be a part of one. And so just valuing what my peers have to say, because I do believe that there's a lot of good that comes from perspective, and perspective outside of what we think, right, individually. And so if I were to think about principles that I want to take over into every single industry that I continue in, it would definitely be those three. And for the last point of servitude, I believe servitude is extremely important, because it's important for us to serve purposes that are outside of ourselves. And servitude is also the main purpose of the industry that I'm going into. And I would love to be able to serve underserved communities, because I was once a part of one. And I just knew how important it was for me to see someone like me, see that representation, and to know that my dreams are possible. And so if I were to choose three core values and principles, those would be my three.